So you need Mutcoins, and you want to know if right now is the time to start investing into Madden 19. Whether you're doing the solos, you're doing solo battles, you're doing weekend league, all that good stuff, you're just not getting enough coins. And you need that one big break to get you over the hump. I'm going to explain to you why waiting until MUT level 80 or whatever new MUT level they give us would be the best case scenario for you. Right after this. Let's get it! Alright, I really got to work on my Christian Bale voice with the let's get it thing because I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it is what it is. Alright, so look guys, we're going to talk about a couple things. Realistically speaking, this is going to help all of us. Whether you're a veteran, you're new, whatever it is, we're getting so many new people in and everybody wants to know the wide variety of what's going on, the captain tokens, all that good stuff, right? So here it goes right now. Most of you guys that have been watching my videos for at least a month have gone back into the playlist, how to build your Madden Ultimate Team, and most of you guys, when you comment, you tell me that it works. You've gotten, you've done your solos, you got lucky here and there, but you're making a decent amount of coins, and you're sitting pretty right now, just doing whatever you want to do. Like, you just have coins ready, and you're good to go with whatever they put out. Some of you guys haven't done all your solos. Some of you guys haven't grinded the gauntlet. Some of you guys haven't done anything, but you just want everything, like, yo, let me just give it to you. When I tell you free Mutcoins, the free Mutcoins comes from doing all of these solos and using the cards you get from this to either quick sell for a certain value or put them into sets to make other things like, sellable cards, tokens, etc., etc. All right? Let me explain to you why, though, waiting for MUT level 80, which is going to be probably around February 15th, because I recently got the extra 100K for winning the 200 online games for the limited amount of time. So that's not there anymore, but I think they said that it expired on February 15th. So at that point, if you can wait a couple weeks and just continue to stackpile coins, what's going to happen is you're going to have a whole new availability of solos and other variations to make coins, all right? As you continue to go up and make coins, you're going to have the opportunity to also get higher variations of Powerup Passes and things of that nature, all right? Also included with that, I believe, personally, this has not been confirmed, but they have no choice but to give us the upgrade finally to, for MUT Master Ryan Shazier. That's my opinion. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever they're doing, I don't know what it is. We never know what's going on, but it would make no sense for that to happen. So think about this, right? You don't have a lot of coins right now, but you wait it out, and then the new, the new solos come out, everything like that. You get your bundles, you get all that stuff as you continue to do. You increase your MUT level, right? And then ultimately, you're going to get a new Powerup Pass. This is what's going to happen. The most recent Powerup Pass was like a 92, 93. So I guess the next one has to be a 94, 95, whatever, right? If you go over here and you start looking at the value of the cards and stuff like that you get inside the auction house for 94 to 95, it's probably going to be, it's going to fluctuate. Only specific names of cards are going to be sold. I was looking at this earlier because I'm pretty close to doing another John Madden coach, but I don't know if I'm going to go that route. Some of you guys know that the last time I sold John Madden, I sold him for like $769 or something like that. So he's dropped pretty drastically because people have now realized they have to grind to get his other slots to open up so that they can continue to add to him. So he hasn't been selling for that high of a price. So right now, I just store all my trophies inside that set, but I don't actually use it. Okay, now look, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these things like I was saying. The 92 to 93, hold up, it's 90, 91, 92, 93, so the 94 to 95 should be the next one, right? When you look, we're just going to click it and just look at what the highest card is, right? So because of the Super Bowl players being so cheap right now, you're going to have opportunities to get these, but remember, you don't get trading point value. You only get the ring value right now during this promo. If you were to, get these cards and then wait until later, we would have to see what the trading point value would be. I don't know if they're going to do the same thing with Snow and make it 2 to 1, so it'll be 2 times the amount of your Super Bowl rings. I'm not sure about that because the way that this promo is, it hasn't been really that good. Maybe they have more stuff coming soon that's going to make it better, but it hasn't been that good. So I don't know if they're going to really give us the 2 times the amount, but that's not what it's about. Ultimately, what it's about is if you happen to have a card of these overalls, you can then get rid of that card and use the Powerup Pass for that. All right, what does that mean? This is what it means, guys. When you go to your lineup and you look at it and you see the cards that you have, that one of the cards may have been a 94 to 95, you're going to go to the card that has the highest value and you're going to sell that card. All right? Some of them doesn't even tell you what the cards, what the cards overall is, so you can always check it inside the auction house. So once you get a 94 to 95, I think that we're looking at least a quick 250K just by replacing the actual card with the Powerup Pass. Because remember, as we get deeper into the year, the values of the cards, they always fluctuate. And a lot of them are going to lose value. And only certain cards by the name of the card is going to remain at its value. Like for instance, right? I have a 91 overall Powerup Pass right now. And I don't remember, I think Deion Sanders was like a 92. So I have a 91 to 91. I mean, a 91 to 92 that I still haven't replaced one of the other cards with yet, because I don't know which one I want to use it on, right? So look, let me just show you what I'm talking about. This one, I downgraded a card, and that's why I got that back. I don't remember who I raid sold. You guys will probably have to tell me, because you guys know more about my team than I do. So I raid sold the card and took that Powerup Pass back. And then the 92 to 93 is inside the Patrick Peterson card, I believe. I could go ahead and double check that, but I believe the 92 to 90, was it the 92 to 90? I think it was him, yeah. I used the 92 to 93 on Patrick Peterson. So the 94 to 95, I would have to gauge it once it's released, once we get to the new MUT level 80 or whatever it's going to be, right? We're going to have to wait it out. And I'm going to let you guys know which card I get rid of, downgrade, use that Powerup Pass on, and then get the coins for it. Just remember this. I want to point it out so that it's all, it's completely transparent to all of you guys. When you do this, when you downgrade, in some cases they charge you coins to do it. So you got to really look closely, because if you're losing 15,000 to gain 250, it is what it is. But some of them are kind of wild the way that they have it. And some you could probably get away with very, very minimal amount. So you're going to want to watch that, all right, as you go through. I just want to make sure I point that out. That's something that's very, very important that you guys should notice. So as you continue to watch the way that this Super Bowl promo unfolds, just remember that. If you wait until February 15th, when everything is over, once everything is all done, you're going to be in better shape. The only issue is, do you want a card that's out there right now? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want a card that's out there right now, say you want Ndamukong Suh, and I don't know why you would ever want it, but say you want that card, right? And you want to go after it and get it now. You may end up losing a lot more than you have to if you were just able to wait it out and get something else that was a little bit cheaper. Because in my opinion, Alan Page is still the best D-tackle in the game. So there are options that you can use to be able to, keep yourself afloat as you wait it out. But like I said, not only do you get that Powerup Pass for like 250K, you're going to get multiple legend packs. You're going to get whatever they, gridiron packs, whatever. They're going to give you the same thing that they've been giving us throughout the year. Different levels of packs as you go along. All right. So as you get those packs, again, with that, my pack luck has been half. I got decent pulls this year. I pulled 2 limiteds. I got, I pulled a decent amount of full legends. So my pack luck is not as bad as it used to be. So I'm all set with that. You see what I'm saying, guys? Another thing I wanted to point out, some of you guys have the Bobby Wagner. And like I told you, his price is going to have to drop eventually. So when I pulled him, I actually pulled him as my team of the year. I sold him instantly. All right. Now, when you look at Ryan Shazier, this is a very, very interesting thing, because some of you guys are not MUT Masters yet. So you don't understand this part right here. And it's like, yo, what are you talking about? I'm not MUT Master. What's this guy talking about? Pretty much what I'm talking about is Ryan Shazier, when they do the next thing, the next MUT level, it would make sense for them to finally give him a power up, because they've already made Bobby Wagner better than him. And usually, when they do that, even though I don't think that should ever happen, because the MUT Master should always maintain a steady level of upgrades to always be that sought after card. And this is like the second year in a row where they've done, or third year in a row where they've done that, where the MUT Masters are not the best card throughout the entirety of the year. I don't think that that's a good look, but it is what it is. All right, whatever. When he gets upgraded, Bobby Wagner, yeah, you could keep him as your second middle linebacker, but I don't know if you don't want to go after the coins right now. And I know he plays well. I see you guys play with him. You guys are like, yo, Gmia, he's a stud. I understand that. But Ryan Shazier being what he's going to be, it's going to be kind of crazy. Now, you can have the dual Ryan Shazier with Bobby Wagner, but then it's like overkill, because Deion Jones will eventually get another power up. And I just like the way Deion Jones plays. Now, regardless of what you actually have, the only reason I would suggest to go another route than that Bobby Wagner is simply because his cards are worth so much right now. But once everybody knows that there are other cards out, there's other competing cards with it, you lose out. Madden 19 Ultimate Team is all about moments. If you don't get like what you're supposed to get at that point, you will be, you're going to be raging uncontrollably when it comes down to it, when you're like, yo, I just lost out on all that stuff. And that's how easy it is. You literally will lose out on everything super fast if you don't act quickly. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. That's why I was suggesting it way back when I told you guys about the upgrade possibly coming sooner with Ryan Shazier. So with all the packs, the Powerup Pass, everything else that you get, you should be able to, with the packs, bam, you get some coins. You should probably make out with like, you know, usually 400K on average. The last one that they did, the last wave, where they did the 10 levels and we went from 60 to 70, I think I netted about 400K. So I'm just going to go on the low end and just say 400K. But realistically, it might be more because the values of everything are going to fluctuate and we might get lucky. So depending on how that works out, you should make a minimum of 400K if you're currently at 70 and you're going to 80. If you're nowhere even near level 70 and you're a newbie, you need to be grinding those solos. But keep in mind, when the solo battles being ×2 MUT level, you're going to want to be banging these out once they upgrade it and, you know, you speed up to get your MUT level up really quickly. So the solos, if you haven't done all of them, I don't think they're going to make the solos ×2, but solo battles, it looks like they're just going to keep it like that for the rest of the year. So you'll be able to get, you know, level up really quickly, so it won't be that much of a hassle if you're at 70 going to 80. If you're lower, you can still use this, but you only get, what, 13 games a week. If you get all of them for ×2 and do pretty decent, you should be leveling up, you know, relatively quickly. I don't see why you guys shouldn't be at level 70, regardless. Oh, bro, I got a job. I got 7 kids. Bro, it doesn't matter. If you want to do this, you got to handle your business. You got to know how to partition your time. Everybody has obligations. It's either you're in it or you're out. That's it. So that's going to be another way that you guys can actually get there. But level 70 to 80 is probably going to net you about 400K because that's what I netted from 60 to 70. So I'm going to at least take that as, you know, as to where I'm going to be because I pulled some glitchy stuff out of those packs that I got as well. All right. So that's what I would suggest if you're low on coins and, you know, you want to see what the best case scenario is. This thing ends February 15th based on what I saw last. I would wait it out until then. And then at least you're guaranteed going forward that amount of coins plus whatever you reserve now. You know, later on when they put everything else out, you'll still have some means to get some of the newer cards that'll be available. Hopefully this has been informative to you. If you have any other questions or comments about making Mutcoins, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.